Hi guys, welcome back. We're on Illustrator Lesson 2, Part 5. Your directions at the top of page 230 say select the two circles. So I'm going to click the big one, press and hold Shift, click the small one. Okay, have them both selected. Let me make sure. Nope, okay, yeah. I have blue lines around both of them. So I hit Shift to select the smaller one as well. Click Object on the menu bar, point to Arrange, and Send to Back. Click Object on the menu bar, Unlock All. Apply the pinky ending color as the fill for the three unlocked objects. So let's select our text. I'm going to press and hold Shift, click on the word Symposium, and then I'm still holding Shift and I'm going to select the text in the middle. Then I'm going to come over here to the pinky ending and I can click, and now all three of them now have that color. Deselect all, so I'm going to click in this white area. Then lock the diamond text object. Object, lock, selection. So now I can't click on that diamond text. Show the guides. Click Object on the menu bar, then click Show All. Select the berry text. Then click Object on the menu bar, Arrange, Bring to Front. Click Type on the menu bar, Create Outlines. So now there's outlines around the type. Apply the Steel Gradient Swatch on the Swatches panel to fill the text outlines. So if you hover, it'll tell you that's white to black, that one's steel. So I clicked on Steel. Using figure 41 as a guide, position the berry text outlines so they are centered within the entire illustration. Then hide the guides. Alright, so now I'm going to go to Window, or View, and then Guides, Hide Guides. Save your work. Turning the page, we are now on page 236 at the top. Select the berry text outlines if they are not already selected. Click the Gradient tool, then position the pointer at the top of the B. Drag straight down to the bottom of the B and release the mouse button. What I'm going to do is press and hold Shift on my keyboard, and that'll keep my line straight as I drag down. Deselect. Switch to the Selection tool, then click the large circle filled with a crimson gradient behind the text. Click the Gradient tool. Position the color stops and the midpoint as shown in figure 50 so that the red gradient is behind the Three Rivers Symposium. So what I'm going to do, this is the place where you just have to play. So here's the midpoint. I'm going to drag that midpoint over. and then drag the gradient of the red over. I'm not sure which direction we need to go. It looks like we needed to go to the right. I'm going to drag that midpoint over to the right. And your text basically wants the gradient to go from dark to red to dark right here. So let's see, move this a little bit closer so we have some more darkness in the center. Move that midpoint over. Doesn't look like it's moving over, so I'm going to try and move it over a little bit more. Let's see if I can move my black over a little. There we go. Okay. Select the word berry. Apply a 1-point black stroke to the outlines. So we need to make sure that our stroke is in front. Your swatches probably look like this. Your fill and your stroke probably look like this. So we're going to click on the stroke, and the stroke is going to cover the top of the fill to make it active. So now I'm going to come over here and click on black to apply that black stroke, and then make sure that your stroke panel is open. If it's not, you can go to Window and then down to Stroke to open it, and then make sure that it says 1 point. Alright, moving on. As I'm looking at the word berry, I'm noticing that my steel gradient is different from the steel gradient in the book. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on your fill, and then you can adjust your gradient here just like you did with your other two objects. So we can delete swatches. I'm going to delete the black swatch. I'm going to delete the white ones. I'm going to move that gray over because your berry on your book pretty much goes from gray to white. I'm going to get rid of this swatch again. And then here in this middle swatch, let's double click that and then change it to white. And that's more of what your book looks like. Your gray swatch here is just a little bit darker. You could make it a little darker if you wanted to. Same thing with this one. We can make it a little darker, but pretty much this is what you have in your book. Alright, so next we're going to copy the word berry, edit, copy, and then paste it in back. Edit, paste in back. Then what we're going to do is we are going to change the fill to black. So your fill is on, come over here, click on your black swatch. Does not change what you're seeing because you can't see it, it's in back. Now we're going to press the down key on our keyboard 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 times to our left. 1, 2, 3. Looks like it has a drop shadow. Click on the word symposium. Copy the word symposium and paste them back. Change the fill to black. And then using the arrow keys, move the copied text down 2 points and to the left 2 points. So on your keyboard, hit the down key and then to the left. There we go. Apply the same drop shadow 3 times to rivers, 3 rivers. So I'm going to click on 3 rivers, change the fill to black, and it looks like I'm a little out of order. So you hit edit, copy, edit, paste them back, and then fill your copied text with black. Hit the down arrow key twice and to the left twice. We're going to unlock everything. So go to Object, Unlock All. Select everything that's on the artboard. So go to Select All. rotate it 15%. So double click your rotation tool, highlight this, type 15, hit OK. Click your selection tool, select the artboard, save your work. Let's move this over so you can see the final product. Go to File, Save, and you're finished with your Berry Symposium.